Hello everyone, EpochBaryon here, and this is the VOD archive for my playthrough of Outward the Definitive Edition from my Twitch stream, which can be found at twitch.tv/EpochBaryon, spelled the same as this YouTube channel. Outward was developed by 9 Dots Studio and originally released in 2019 for PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Outward the Definitive Edition, which is the version that was used for this playthrough on PC, is a re-released version of the game that contains both the Cerebrians and the Three Brothers DLC packages. This version of the game released earlier this year in May 2022. I've been on the fence about playing this game for a long time myself, as player reviews have been very polarized. People seem to love or hate the game, mostly due to a few key gameplay mechanics that we'll discuss throughout our playthrough, but overall the reception has been very positive. I'm very excited to get to experience the game for myself and that you'll be joining me through this playthrough. Let's dive right in. Okay, so that lets me choose probably some stats or something from previous characters. I had a character that I was just using to test settings before. I at least want his hair color to match his facial hair. Okay. We're jumping right into it. All my life, I've lived within the safety of Cierzo, spared the brutality of the world outside. But life in Ori is never that easy. For all the safety that my tribe provides, our laws are harsh. We are judged not as individuals, but as bloodlines. The failures of my bloodline weigh heavy on me. My grandmother brought ruin to our tribe long ago. Bringing a heavy blood price upon my family, we've paid the debt caused by her actions ever since. I joined an expedition across the sea with my old friend Izan, hoping the money made there would be enough to clear my debt. This was a mistake. I'm lucky to still be breathing after our ship hit rocks on the return voyage. Now, I have no choice but to pick myself up yet again and face the wild, untamed land outside the walls. I must carve my own future or die trying. Okay, so right off the bat, we're starting off a little ominous. It appears that you lived in some sort of tribal setting and we owe some sort of blood debt of some sort. Got ourselves a torch. I'm not sure if there's a significant durability on the torch as it's up. Yeah, it looks like it burns out slowly, so let's go ahead and pick up another one just in case. So there looks like they're leading me up to this little hill, little path of torches. So let's go up and see what they want me to. First, let's get a drink of water. This is our friend, Izan.
Hey there.
Okay, and right off the bat, looks like the game is not fully voice acted. So, Bary, you're alive. You must be freezing. Come, warm up by the fire before you freeze to death. Where are we, Izan? The last thing I remember was our ship hitting a rock.
We're not far from home. You can see the lighthouse from here, can't you?
Okay. Alright, it's apparently half voice acted. Eto made it out too. He's making his way home to Cierzo to go get help.
He's a Kazite. He was born on a ship.
Okay, he's a Kazite. He was born on a ship. This probably isn't the first time he's had to survive a shipwreck.
Go ahead and sleep in one of the extra bedrolls.
Yeah, so we've got some bedrolls here. All right. Take a look at the environment really quickly. That is a beautiful view. A nice little sunset, sunrise. Let's see, I suppose we'll find out right now if there's any fall damage. I'm willing to bet there probably is, but we didn't drop far enough. Oh, some flint and steel. Woods. Wood, silver, just some general survival equipment. Alright, now do I want to sleep? Or do I want to go explore? Let me go see what's around before we go to sleep. We don't have a weapon, so this might be dangerous. Looks like we can still fight unarmed. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I was pretty bad at the combat before. So, if we encounter any enemies, I'm probably gonna die. Okay, cool. We have a machete here, at least. Yeah, okay. Looks like we have our first live enemies right up here. Okay, so it looks like the AI kind of waits for you to do anything and then reacts, which is kind of weird. Alright, and I don't want to fight two of you right now. I'm gonna head back. I don't know if they'll de-aggro or if they're just gonna continually chase me. Looks like chasing it is. Oh, they're coming all the way. I wonder if this guy's gonna help me. Alright, I don't know how I feel about the lock-on, especially if fighting multiple enemies. Stamina usage is pretty brutal right off the bat as well. But it looks like I can kind of get them on the backswing to cheese this a little bit. Yeah, you're a lot faster when you're not locked on. Yeah, that was really weird. The enemy AI was just waiting for me to attack and then immediately reacting. I don't know how I feel about that. It's probably going to take some getting used to. Oh, and it looks like we have a transition here. So unconsciousness comes quickly, and you dream of being ensnared in something. With a yelp, you jump out of bed. Relief floods you as you recognize where you are. You are back in your old bed at home, the lighthouse in Cierzo. Izan must have brought you back to your family's lighthouse. Only your aching body tells you that the shipwreck you suffered was not a nightmare. Turn the music volume down a little bit. It's very loud. Okay, we've got a backpack again. Backpack acquired. Okay, some sort of recipe. A few different items and survival equipment. All very useful. Let's see how the cooking pot works out, because this wasn't really working properly in the tutorial. So it looks like it's kind of like a Skyrim cooking system, where you can either manually find recipes, or if you locate specific ones, you can auto-create them. Now, what is so special about this? Alright, let's make some Bary tartine. Oh, and a lantern. I'd put our torch out, because we actually don't need it. Can we climb this? Oh, cool. It's a stash. We don't need to worry right off the bat about our inventory management nearly as heavily. And we don't really need all of these to begin with. I assume we only need one flint and steel. Okay. Go ahead and equip our lantern. I remember it saying that we could put it on our bag. This seems to just equip it directly to our offhand. Or move it between inventory. I'll revisit that one later. I assume we're going to need it, but let's go ahead and just move forward with the story.
Rise and shine, trog spawn. You think you can nip off for 4 months and not pay what you owe the tribe?
A blood price is sacred. You can't just shrug off that responsibility.
Okay, and it's back to its old tricks of only half voice acting. I don't know how I feel about that. A blood price is sacred, Bary. You can't just shrug off that responsibility for as long as you did.
If I don't see the money from you by the time I count to 10, you'll regret you ever came home!
You know I can't pay it. All the money we made in Orochi is at the bottom of the bay.
Yeah, you were on that ship too, weren't you? How many lives must your family be responsible for destroying before enough is enough?
This doesn't change the fact that I have no money right now and can't pay you.
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home!
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home. That ought to cover 4 months of ignoring your duty to the tribe. Either pay up or get out of our way.
Enough of this! 12 people are dead. Stop this shameful behavior at once!
This is a time for our tribe to come together and mourn our lost loved ones, not to demand payment from a survivor.
To threaten someone like this while the lost lives are still fresh is an insult to their memory.
Bary is a victim to that shipwreck too. Under the laws of the Blue Chamber Collective, I have declared a period of mourning. You understand what that means, don't you?
But, Chamber Lady Aberdeen.
Bary has clearly been.
I said that is enough!
If you
If
want...
you want to resume discussions after the mourning period, feel free.
But until then, your concern should be for those whose lives were lost in the wreck.
Oliel, see these people off, would you?
You heard, Mother. Away with you, or I will personally see to it that you get double shifts of guard duty.
Leave Bary be.
I'm sorry that was the first thing you woke up to. Please forgive them. Many of them have lost family and are not thinking straight.
I can't believe they want to seize my home. Can't you do something?
If I could do more, I would. The most I can do for you is declare a mourning period and buy you a little time.
If you do not pay off those 4 months of missed payments on your own, the tribe would have my head. For 5 days, no one in the tribe can ask you for what you owe.
That gives you a few days to pay back the money. Either gather the money or earn a tribal favor, and they won't be able to touch you. Once you can make the payment, come see me. Please find a way to make it work.
Then I will have to head outside the walls.
That does seem like your most effective option, dangerous as it is.
I doubt you'd be able to gather that much in a short time here just by staying in Cierzo.
Never forget, no one is an orphan in Cierzo. Do not hesitate to ask the rest of the tribe for survival advice.
Though you owe us a blood price, we still will help you however we can.
If you can do a great deed for someone in Cierzo, we will owe you a tribal favor.
We will owe you a tribal favor, which I will accept as a substitute for your payment.
Once you're ready to leave Cierzo, speak with Burak, the Gate Warden.
He will judge whether or not you are prepared to face the outside world.
Remember, you only have a few days. May your ancestors watch over you.
Okay, so right off the bat, it is dumping us into a timed quest.
I'm glad you survived the wreck.
I'm glad you survived the wreck, Bary. I'm sorry about your losses. I know how much you were counting on this expedition. That glowing sword is new. When did you get it?
Rufus commissioned it for me as a going-away present.
I was going to leave this morning to go join the holy mission of Alat before Mother could stop me.
But with the shipwreck, it wouldn't be right to leave so soon.
I can't imagine your mother will let you go without another lecture.
I know. Risa has already promised me that she and I will be having a long talk.
I hope she convinces you. I'll miss you if you leave.
I know. I'll miss you and Izan too. But this is the path I choose to walk.
I'm done letting Risa decide my life. I want to be part of the greater good, not rule over people.
Always strive to be better than today.
Okay, so this appears to be the tribal leader's daughter. She is heading out on her own journey, just as we are. But we have more pressing concerns right now. We need to somehow come up with 150 silver or some sort of writ of acceptance.
Can I help you?
Who's important in this city? The chamber lady, Risa Aberdeen, whom we've already met, is usually in her manor on the top of the hill when she's staying in Cierzo. Burak, the guard warden, is by the front gate. Oh, and Helen Turnbill is looking for curious objects. See her up on the raised deck near the inn. Tell me about the surrounding region. If you want specifics, ask Burak, the gate warden. Generally speaking, winter can get unbearably cold, so wear thick clothing, and keep torches and campfires on hand. And if you're interested in magic, there's a ley line under the Conflux Mountain, that large purple one in the middle of the region.
Carry on then.
Okay, so we only appear to have a mini-map so far. We don't know where that large mountain they're referencing is, but let's go see. Over by the inn, they mentioned that there was an NPC looking for a magical object. Maybe that's the person who can help us with the writ of acceptance that they mentioned.
Hey there!
I'd like to talk.
Here's the plan.
I'm running a little low on crystal powder to brew advanced potions. If you got an alchemy set of your own, make some for me, would you? Sure, why not?
Hey, listen.
Hey, Valky. Yeah, I noticed that I think my internet is a little unstable at the moment. If it continues, I'll drop off stream. Hopefully it stabilizes soon. It was okay before. I'll keep an eye on it, though. Thank you for letting me know. You know how to make crystal powder, right? Blend 4 mana stones in a deployed alchemy kit. Need something else? I want to buy something. Alright, now what do you have? Alright. Everything is way too expensive for us, and we really need 150 silver. We're not going to be buying anything right now. I think that might have been the NPC they were referencing. Let's head over to... Where is the inn? The inn is right behind her. Okay, so we're in the right spot. Take a pitchfork. Gimme, gimme.
What is it?
I'd
The
like to
customers
talk.
have been talking.
How is your attempt to pay off your blood price going? You'd better find that silver if you don't want to lose your home. Oh, that reminds me. Ellen Turnbull was around here. She said she was looking to hire someone for a job. It's also possible that some survivors of the wreck washed up on a beach further up in the Cheronsanese. If you could save one of them, I'm sure they'd return the favor. That right there is them telling me that there is some sort of quest NPC up on the beach. Well, I'm sorry it's not coming through clearly for you, Valky. If it doesn't clear up in a couple of minutes, let me know, and I'll have to see what I can do about that. If not, I am planning on uploading this to YouTube, and you can check it out. The YouTube is under the same name as the Twitch stream. Alright, cool. We've got a machete again. Oh, it's our friend Izan.
I wish I could greet you with a smile, but, well...
Bary, I wish I could greet you with a smile, but, well, we both know that won't happen. A lot's breath. What a disaster. How are you holding up?
Yesterday I was leading our most ambitious expedition in a decade. Now, all that's left is this wreck, and a tribe in mourning.
What happened? How did our ship sink so close to home?
The lighthouse wasn't lit at the time we made impact with the rocks, I'm certain.
The lighthouse wasn't lit at the time we made impact with the rocks, I'm certain. I remember thinking that we should have seen it by now, right before we hit the rock.
We lost everyone who was below the deck at the time of the accident.
We lost everyone below deck. Half the ship came apart before I was able to run aground. So we lost everything? All the coins, the spices, the armor and weapons?
Unfortunately, yes. What little we could salvage from the wreck has gone to the families of my drowned men.
My finances are reeling from this loss. I barely have enough to start over. Okay, thanks, Valky. I look forward to hearing from you. Still, we have no right to complain. All we lost was some coin and 4 months of time on this failed journey. My sailors lost their lives. Of course, their families need all the help they can get right now.
Kind as ever. Your parents will be proud. The blood price on your head is disgusting. You weren't even born when that tragedy happened.
I know, but I don't have a choice.
Of course you do. Just because a choice is hard doesn't mean you can't take it. I'm sorry I don't have better news. Best of luck with squaring things with Risa in the short term.
I guess I truly am on my own, then.
Actually, I do have a small stash of goods I hid in case of disaster.
I hid it near the old shipwreck to the south. When you open it, remember that the moon commands the stars. You'll know what I mean.
Remember, you're not just a link in a chain. You're worth more than the blood in your veins.
Make your own path. Okay, so he hinted that there's some sort of password or puzzle protected loot that's going to be in the area around here. Right, and we've got a water skin, which is great. Now we will not die of thirst, at the very least.
Greetings, friend.
Ah, a merchant. Cierzo's my favorite town in Arai. The delicious fish, the sea breeze. But back to business. What's it like working for the Sorobor Academy? Ah, yes. I can see why you'd be curious. Sorobor Academy is a storied institution, going back to even before the Scourge. It's more than just a place of learning. It's where the greatest minds in Arai congregate to shape its future.
Remember this.
As long as you can put in the work, you'll get quite a bit out of it. Connections, wealth. It asks a lot of hard work out of you, and years of effort before you see a payoff. But I can't imagine living any other way. I'd like to join the Sorobor Academy. How would I go about doing that?
This worries me.
I'd recommend you concentrate on not losing your lighthouse first, Bary. Speak with me once that's been resolved, one way or another.
Greetings,
Okay, so this is
friend.
something that we're going to have to do after the first quest. What do you got for me? What are you selling? Let's go ahead. Sell the pitchfork.
Need something?
Greetings, Bary. Is something the matter? What do I need to learn to survive in the wild? What's got you worried? Well, I've noticed that the longer I stay out, the less maximum health and stamina I have.
Now pay attention to what your body tells you.
As you push yourself, your maximum reserves of health and stamina will be diminished, and you'll only have a fraction of your maximum. Sleeping in a tent or bed will restore your reserves of maximum and your reserves of stamina and health. Always be mindful of your limits and don't push them more than you need. There's no shame in taking time to set up camp when you are exhausted. I'd like to talk. What are you up to, Warden?
Waiting on some scouts to come back from reconnaissance.
Up-to-date information on what's happening in the surrounding region is essential to keeping Cierzo safe.
My warriors and I are the last line of defense for Cierzo.
We decide what enters and what is driven from our walls. We bear the heaviest responsibility in this tribe. Okay? Oh, looks like we have another merchant up here. Right now I'm just exploring the town, seeing what they have. Can you teach me about how to eat well while I'm in the wild? I'm not sure how to find food.
On top of hunting, you can forage for fish or berries.
Pick gabberries from bushes or use a fishing harpoon at a fishing spot. Cook any raw meat and boil any water that isn't clean before eating. You don't want to get sick.
Can I help you?
I want to buy something. It looks like all of the merchants will buy almost anything so far. What they're willing to purchase has been more or less the same. So that's good. We don't need to go to specific merchants, but I don't know if the prices they'll offer are going to vary between them. Are you another merchant?
Greetings, friend.
Hey, he is. The sea was generous today. Seafood and fish, all year round. So a fishing harpoon seems like it's going to be a pretty easy way to feed us, but we don't have the money for that right now. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna transition to trying to pay off my debt. We need to somehow come up with 150 silver, or we are going to lose our lighthouse. I assume we're going to have to go out into the world and kind of gather, kill, scrounge up any money we can through various means. So let's go see what everything has to offer.
Need something?
I'm going outside.
Well, you got the essentials at least. Here, I'll teach you a skill.
Mastering these is the key to survival out in the wild. Want me to teach you one for the weapon you're currently holding? So I'm holding a machete right now. Yes, let's go ahead. Teach me a skill for the machete.
There you go. Mastering skills is the key to survival out in the wild.
You should look for trainers whenever you visit a new town. They usually group near training equipment. Others need to be sought out.
All right. I feel comfortable letting you outside the walls. Use the door when you want to head out.
Stay safe out there. Alright, farewell. Awesome. Okay, so we can leave the starting town now. Let's see that skill that he gave us and what it does. Alright, so he gave us puncture. It's only to be used with one-handed swords. It just appears to be high damage. Go ahead and assign that to quick slot 2. Nothing else appears to be usable at this stage because we really don't have any weapons. Pick up some berries. So there's the Conflux Mountain that they referenced. That's going to be where we learn magic. Now, where are we at the moment? Okay, we're in Cierzo. That's up here. It doesn't show where we're located on the minimap, weirdly enough. Or maybe we're just overlapping with the city's icon. Let's go ahead and go right. They referenced the beach for possibly some sort of quest to help with a lighthouse. So let's go hang out over there and see. What is this chocobo-looking thing? I can target it. Is it friendly? It doesn't look very friendly. Okay. Oh, some loot. What do we got here? This looks opened. I don't know if that means anything significant. Oh, cool. We got some trap equipment. Let's go ahead and take that. Some butterflies. They don't appear to do anything. Ooh, some corn. Technically maize. Give me that. And a beetle. It looks like there's a path that wraps around up ahead. I still don't know if there's fall damage in this game, so I guess now is about as good a time as any to find out. Alright, there is fall damage, but that only did about 1/8 of my health. So that could have been a lot worse. Looks like, is that some sort of cave, maybe? Hey, Raven. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. So I'm going to have to be pretty deliberate with where I'm going and keep track of where I've been. Apparently this is a game where I can get lost. You know, okay, there's nothing we can do in here. Alright, so it looks like the beach extends down for quite a ways. I don't see any enemies or anything of note, but I don't know if there's going to be poppin' in this game. Look at this. A cool shell. Alright, some sort of shrimp thing up ahead. Based on what I've seen so far here, I have to imagine that thing's gonna kill me in one shot. It's about human-sized.
I can't move. A pistol shrimp got me.
Hold still. I have a bandage.
I can feel it working. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm not going to die here. Thanks a bunch.
Oh, cool. Writ of tribal favor. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, it's you, Bary. Thank you. 1,000,000 times thank you. I seriously owe you one. I'll talk to Aunt Risa and make sure that you get a full tribal favor for this.
Ow. I don't think I'm fit to run back home just yet.
I'll go find a safe place to let that medicine do its thing, then go home the second I'm able. Cool. Okay, so we are done with the first quest right off the bat. I'm going to avoid that shrimp for the time being, because it looks kind of scary to me. And let's see what we've got over here. I think that's the another of the same enemy, but it's burrowed, maybe? Or it could just be part of the landscape. Yeah, that's just a shell and a starfish. Hey, Patrick. Oh, cool, there's mining. But we don't have the proper tool. Alright, I don't want to wander too far. Let's head back to the town. Now, we jumped down a cliff to get here. Let's take the long way around. I don't know where this is going to spit us out, though. Hopefully it's not too dangerous. Hey, I saved the lighthouse! Awesome. I'm not sure if you can actually fail that quest or not. So, but that's good to know. What is this? Open hollowed trunk. Oh, it's a little chest. Got a rage potion, a mana potion, and a fishing harpoon. Cool. I will take all of that. Now, where are we? I think there's the chicken chocobo thing that we ran from before. So we're going to want to go back that way, but I want these eggs real quick. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Can I loot it? Oh, yes, I can. Alright, and I'm going to stop sprinting because I still don't know if this thing is going to aggro on me. Oh, okay, that's brutal, Natty. They're going to start the game off by taking your home away. Which is a shame, because I know there was a stash in there. Alright, so I imagine these aren't going to aggro unless I attack, which is good to know. Not all mobs on the overworld are hostile. Ah. Now, what happens when you lose the lighthouse? Because I did see that one of the major complaints for this game was that there were timed quests. I don't personally have an issue with it, as long as it's done tastefully. This one was okay, because it was pretty clear that you had 5 days. And I do agree that the sunset has been beautiful in this town, from start to finish. They did do a great job on that. Alright, so now I think we need to find the town leader, Risa, I believe her name was, who should be somewhere over here. Yeah, there we go. We're in the center bit. Okay, so we want to go up here. Wow, it is dark. Do I not have a torch equipped? There we are. Helen Turnbull. Okay, this is who they were referring to. Apparently you have a quest for me, Helen. I may have something for you.
Lend me your ear.
Glad to hear that. What do you have? I have this unusual item.
I'm always interested in curiosities. What have you got?
Actually, I don't think I have anything that'll interest you, sorry. Okay. A little weird that they include that option if you don't have the item. I'm here about work.
Lend me your ear.
I'm looking for something I can do nearby.
As a matter of fact, I could use a brash explorer for something.
As a matter of fact, I could use a brash explorer for something. Tell me, what will you risk for some silver? If the pay's good, I'm willing to put my life in danger.
Here's what I need.
I'm looking for a particularly rare mushroom in the shape of a shield. I hear it grows in Blister Burrow, northeast of Cierzo.
You'll know it if you find it.
The primary characteristics are its immense size and red color. Bring me that mushroom and I'll pay 70 silver for it. What kind of properties does this mushroom have? That's a trade secret, Bary. Maybe I'll tell you later. Are you interested or not? Yes, I'm interested.
Make sure you have a good weapon, a lantern, and plenty of supplies.
It's a dangerous cave, and you will be putting your life on the line. Don't forget that trogs have poor eyesight, but fantastic hearing.
Lend me your ear.
To get to Blister Burrow, head out of Cierzo's main gate, then follow the road to the left. When you get to another fork in the road at a wooden gate, turn left again. So 2 lefts. You'll know you're going the right way if you see crude statues made by troglodytes. The entrance should be just ahead of you, along the hillside. Alright, cool. So we have ourselves a quest that probably would have gotten us about half of the money that we needed. Oh wow, you would have lost your stash if you don't do the first quest. That is brutal to start off with. Yeah, that would be so demoralizing for me if I had hit a bunch of loot in there and then it was just gone. I'm glad I got the writ of tribal favor. Anybody over here? No. This is my first playthrough Doom. I'm enjoying it pretty well so far. Not too far in, we're just completing the tutorial, or not the tutorial quests, the very first quests. So we just saved the lighthouse and got our writ of tribal favor. Alright, so here she is. I wonder if NPCs go to sleep and everything's on a time cycle. So we'll have to find out. But right now, I'm just going to steal all your stuff. Don't mind me.
Greetings. How go your efforts?
I want to talk about my blood price.
You have a way to make that payment? Show me.
I earned a tribal favor.
And on time, too. I'm impressed.
Bary, you've proven that you can be an excellent asset to our tribe when you put your mind to it.
Well done. Cierzo thanks you for your great deed. Oliel and Izan are leaving Cierzo.
You should speak with them before they go. What do you mean they're leaving? What's going on?
Oliel is leaving to go join the holy mission of Elat.
Nothing I could say would convince her. So she did mention this when we talked to her earlier. They had a bit of a fight, and she's going to join some sort of holy order. So good, it's about time to let her go. Actually, no, I'm going to go with option 2. Damn, I'll miss her around here.
As will we all.
I don't suppose you could convince her to stay. She is my only daughter, set to inherit the clan when I join the ancestors. No, I don't suppose you'd be able to convince her. Her mind is made up. And Izan? Why is he leaving? He can't be ready for another expedition already.
A blood price has been declared upon his bloodline.
The shipwreck that killed so many of our people and nearly took your life was the fault of Izan's brother Roland. A blood price has been declared upon his bloodline. Oh, okay. So somehow this was his brother's fault. What? How can you be so sure?
Roland fell asleep on duty.
He was on duty at the lighthouse the night of the shipwreck. He fell asleep on duty and let the light go out. He confessed as much to me himself. Oh no.
This is unacceptable.
Roland accepts the consequences of his actions. Izan refuses. He has chosen to exile himself from Cierzo forever, rather than do his duty to the tribe and bear the blood price. This isn't fair. I understand punishing Roland, but why Izan?
The blood price must be levied against an entire bloodline.
Otherwise, the one who bears it would be pushed to act selfishly, rather than repay what is owed to the tribe. Against a line, it can be held for as long as it needs to. Against an individual, it promotes only bloodshed.
The blood price is not a punishment.
Never forget, the blood price is not a punishment. It's a repayment for a wrong. It allows those who have suffered to get their fair compensation without violence. Without it, we would be ruled by revenge and mob rule.
Come back once you've said your goodbyes to them.
Once you're done, we should discuss your future here in Cierzo, now that you can handle the world outside. Okay, so Izan's brother Roland was supposed to be manning the lighthouse, but he fell asleep and he's the reason that we crashed and everybody died. That is absolutely tragic. I don't know how I feel about the blood price in general, just as a concept. I kind of am in the camp where it's a little unfair to push that onto people further down in a generational line. Your grandchildren don't need to be paying for the prices of a grandfather or something like that. So let's go say goodbye to Izan right now. I take it he's probably going to be pretty miffed at the moment because he's being exiled.
I take it you've heard the news? Come to see your old pal off? I've got one little fishing barge to my name, and by a lad, I'm gonna use it.
I'm leaving for the heroic kingdom of Levant, never to darken this stain of a city ever again.
The heroic kingdom believes in chasing progress to create a better world. All right, listen up.
It's a place where you can do what you were meant to do, without having to answer to oppressive tribal laws and the misdeeds of your ancestors. You succeed or fail on your own merits, no one else's. Why so far away?
Levant believes that everyone deserves a shot at what they're best at.
And doesn't have these backwards tribal laws to deal with. It's the rational place for a fresh start. And honestly, the further away I am from my dolt of a brother and that tyrant Risa, the better I'll sleep at night. I take it that you're not going to forgive your brother, are you?
Not in 1,000 years.
Roland had one job: keep the lighthouse lit. And he couldn't even manage that. This was preventable, damn it.
Damn it.
This is the last time I let his foolishness and clumsiness hurt me. He can go feed a hyena with his own hide for all I care. I'm done with him, now and forever. Oh, it's giving me the option to go along with him right now, but I don't know if I want to right now. Can I decide later? I'll figure out what I'm going to do on my own. I'm going to miss you, Izan. Wind be at your back.
Likewise, my friend.
I hope we meet again under better circumstances. Wind be at your back.
If you plan to make the journey to Levant completely on foot, be prepared for a long, long journey.
You'll have to leave the Chersonese by going southeast, then travel east through the entire Enmerkar forest, and then finally south through the Abrasar Desert itself. Okay, so he's going very far away.
If you have the courage to face the Abrasar Desert, I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, so it looked like we cannot decide later, so that was our only choice. But that was our only chance, I should say. Alright, so now we need to go find the daughter of the tribal leader, Oliel. I think this is her with the glowy sword. Yeah, this is her.
Yes, this is goodbye. I'm leaving this place to join the Holy Mission.
Cierzo will miss you, Oliel.
I'll miss it too.
But I can't come back. Not after what Mother and I discussed.
Risa has done some things I can't agree with. I can't talk about it.
She wants me to follow in her footsteps, and I just can't. I already have no desire to be a chamber lady, and what she told me, I refuse to consider being part of it.
All right, listen.
It's unlikely we'll meet again, Bary, unless, of course, you want to join me. Having someone I trust by my side would make me a lot less nervous. I'll think about it.
Now we're talking. The Holy Mission is about more than just working under a manifested god.
Or fighting the Scourge. It's also about helping everyone regardless of tribe or family.
Have discipline and mastery over yourself.
First, protect and look after those who are in need. Second, have discipline and mastery over yourself. And third, always seek to improve yourself so you can better help others to improve and help one another. It's a good set of values to live by.
I wonder...
In fact, if you join the Holy Mission and give up on your bloodline, you'd be free from ever making payments on your blood price as well. It's the ideal clean slate.
If you do want to join us, meet me in Monsoon, in the Hallowed Marsh.
The road you need to take to reach the marsh is in the east of the Chersonese. I'm going to butcher that word every single time.
Once in the marsh, follow the Pilgrim Road.
The trail of sun pillars towards the ray of light that flies over Monsoon. That's oddly cryptic. After you speak with Risa again, have a chat with Roland on the docks. Okay, Natty, thanks for the heads up. Alright, so we were only specifically supposed to talk to those two. I don't think there were any other important NPCs besides Roland and Risa. So let's go see what Risa has to say. So I don't... It seems like it's trying to push me to join some factions at the moment, but I want to kind of just explore the world and get a feel for the combat, because I haven't really done a whole lot other than the main quest here in the starting town. So this is our lighthouse. I'm currently hungry and thirsty. What are we going to do about that? Honestly, can I put this on my quick slot? Yeah. It also looks like the food items have some sort of freshness indicator here up at the top, so they might go bad. I think I need to be careful about what I do and don't eat. We're getting a little heavy. Let's drop some items off if we can. We've got a great axe, but I'm going to stick with the machete for right now. Alright, so this is better than what we have. Actually, I didn't want to put that away. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, like, dismantle any of this old equipment at this point, so I'm just gonna stow it, and we'll figure that out later. A lot of consumables that I'm probably not going to use anytime soon. Alright, I think I did not eat anything before. I don't know, where's my status? There we are. Yes, I am still hungry. So let's go ahead. And let's... I'm not sure if one of these is going to degrade faster. So I'm going to go for just the jerky since I have fewer of them. Am I full? Yes. Okay. Let's go back and talk to Risa, see what she has to say before we inevitably start the main quest.
There you are. Urgent news just came in.
I must be off. Immediately. I don't know when I'll be able to return. Why? What happened?
This is troubling.
There's trouble in Berg. An official council meeting has been called.
I'm going to Berg, the main settlement in the Enmakar forest.
The home city of all the tribes. Birthplace of our Blue Chamber collective. If you are able to, I'd like you to meet me there.
I have an offer.
I did not want to...
I will pay off the rest of your blood price and adopt you into the Aberdeen bloodline.
With the voice acting, I cannot tell if they're done sometimes. Okay, so she's... Since her only daughter, I assume, is leaving the tribe, she's offering to bring us into her family. My blood price is still worth thousands of silvers. Where is this coming from?
It's complicated.
With Oliel abandoning the family, I need someone that I can rely on. Someone I think of as close to family. I want to make sure you never have to face a mob like that again. This seems really disingenuous.
The Blue Chamber Collective is about coming together as a family.
Only by sharing our burdens as family can we hope to survive the Ori. We are all bound together, no matter our origins or our chosen path. The individual pales in importance to the family and to the tribe. We all give up a little of what we want, making sure that everyone has what they need to survive.
It's your choice.
I won't force you, but my offer is open to you. Work with me, and I will adopt you into the Aberdeen family and clear your blood price permanently.
Your life is in your hands.
I can't very well drag you along now, can I? You are an adult. Your life is in your hands. All I can hope to do is to try to guide and shape you into someone who acts with the Blue Chamber's needs in mind.
You will need to prepare travel rations.
If you try to travel between regions without enough rations, you will starve before you arrive at your destination. Here, I have some travel rations to spare. If you need more, the stores in Cierzo sell some, or can craft your own with some salt and most type of foods.
Listen well.
I hope to see you in Berg, Bary. If you wish to commit to the protection of the Blue Chamber Collective, meet me there. Take the road to the southeast of the Chersonese. The Chersonese. I'm gonna have to say that a few times. Okay. So she is heading off to some sort of gathering of multiple tribes. We are heading off on our journey, and she offered to let us join her bloodline and basically take up leadership in the tribe. It seems like that's more of an act of desperation because her own daughter's gone, but I don't think we know enough about this character to really make an informed decision, so I'm hoping we learn a little bit more. Alright, and we were told to go check to find Roland on the docks. I'll go over here and fill up my water pouch really quickly. And I am hungry, like, immediately after I ate before. So that seems like something I'm going to have to keep a close eye on as we're moving along. Alright, now I don't think we've met Roland just yet. I don't know what he looks like. Hi, Cupid. How you doing today? Ah, here's Roland. Okay. Appears to just be praying or something of the sort.
This is awful.
So, you know. Yeah, it was my fault the boat got wrecked. It's my fault Izan's got a blood price to pay. It's my fault your investment went belly up. Because I was a careless idiot. I don't even know how Risa found out. It's like she has some kind of sixth sense. At least you deserve your blood price. I don't. You fell asleep at the wheel, there, bud. I can't imagine how that must feel. It's bad enough knowing that I deserve my own. How do you even cope? How do you intend to pay your blood price, Roland?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know. I'm bad at everything I do. I don't have the patience to fish. I'm not good with steel. Bah! I might just throw myself at the outside world and try to make it out there. That's the spirit. Make it work or die trying. Maybe I should beg Ito to teach me some of his personal combat skills first. I don't want to be torn to pieces by hyenas or troglodytes.
Hey, listen.
You're leaving Cierzo, right? Hang on. Here. It's not much, but it should help a little. I'll keep trying to make it up to you, Bary. I promise. Gotcha. I'll remember that for the future. That NPCs, named NPCs at the very least, are on the map. Some of them. So, I don't know what build I'm going to be playing, Cupid. I'm actually going into this pretty much blind. So, I'm just going to see what kind of feels the best. Really, at this stage, all I have is a machete and the basic skills that we were given in the beginning. I know we can go pick up some magic. I usually like to go for magic builds, so I might run that. I don't know, it depends on how it's done here. Now, Roland just told us to talk to somebody named Ito. That's this guy, okay.
Amber, my friend.
Amba, my friend. Ready to continue your training? Can you teach me how to fight? What's the best way to prevent taking hits from enemies?
When the enemy bears down on you, a swift dodge will get you out of harm's way. Blocking will prevent the enemy's physical strikes from harming you, but every hit you block will drain your stamina.
Okay, so this is just the information that we learned from the tutorial segment.
If you need to get
not going to give us much more. In fact, I'm pretty sure that was word for word from the tutorial. I'd like to talk.
Curious.
I'm afraid I'm quite busy. Perhaps some other time. Okay?
Amber, my friend.
I want to train with you. Okay, so he is a Kazite Spellblade. Okay, we can buy skills with silver. Fitness sounds like a great overall skill. I don't know specifically what our resources mean. I don't think that's been explained to us just yet. This increases our impact resistance, so that gives us better blocking ability. Shield charge. I don't think I'm planning on using shields. More health increases. That shoots a projectile. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. An AoE with whatever element you have infused here. Now, the only thing I know about the magic system so far, Cupid, is what I learned from the tutorial. In that, they just give you, like, an AoE fire and fireball spell. Which seemed kind of lackluster. I don't know how I feel about using consumables specifically for magic, so I think it's going to depend on how they do that with the standard spells. Right. Thanks for the follow, Doom. I appreciate that. So Natty says you can buy all tier 1 skills, but only get 3 breakthrough points. So spend them wisely. Now, what specifically is a breakthrough point? I assume that that was that resource that I mentioned up here.
Amber, my friend.
This little, like, link chain. I have to imagine that would make sense, being called breakthrough. Gotcha. Okay. So you can only... Okay, so it's almost like a subclass, kind of. So you would be a Spellblade if you trained with them, and then you can get the rest of these skills, if I'm understanding correctly. So that's kind of neat. The fact that you can do more than one subclass is definitely really cool. So, alright, I think we've about done everything that we need to do here. I know we still have the quest to go get the mushroom for that woman, so let's see about doing that. So the directions she gave, we have to go left when we get out of the town, and then another left after that. Okay. That's not a bad system, as long as you can find the trainers, I guess, is what it comes down to. Alright, and I am back. Let's go ahead and get this quest going. Oh, okay, and apparently if you just go into the pause menu, it doesn't actually pause the game, which is something I'm going to have to be mindful about. Right, so now we are doing the quest where we are looking for a shield-shaped mushroom for Helen Turnbull. Let's go ahead, pick up some extra berries quickly. What is this? Salt crystal. Okay, we actually need that. Oh, we still don't have a mining pick. So we'll have to come back later. To the southeast is the Conflux Mountain, and I assume that's what we can see in the distance, and that's where we go ahead and get our magic when the time comes. Thank you for the follow, Natty. Alright, now is this an enemy? I wonder, does it just let you target everybody in the overworld? Okay, you are an enemy. The enemies seem to kind of just react to what you're doing, which is kind of weird for the combat. Because normally I'd want to wait for an opening, but they really don't do anything until you attack first, I've noticed. So, no, Cupid, we actually have already saved the lighthouse. We stumbled upon a gentleman in need of saving on the beach, and he gave us a writ. A tribal favor writ. Alright, so we are at the fork. It wants us to go left. I assume that's what this is telling us. Alright, yep, and these are the statues that she mentioned. It's an ugly guy. Alright, and there's the cave we're probably looking at, but I want to go over here to see kind of what this area is where we're coming up. That appears to be the Bandit Camp that sign mentioned. Game does have some very nice views. I'll give it that. I can craft a plank shield. See, since I'm using the one-handed weapon, I probably do want to use that right now. I think we can just get wood from anything. Okay, so we also need some linen. I did have some, but I put it in the stash, so we're going to have to revisit that, but that's good to know. Yeah, and yeah, I definitely wouldn't have found him, but I ended up talking to the innkeeper, and she kind of alluded to the fact that there was a quest NPC out there, which is what led me there. Otherwise, I probably would not have gone and checked. Alright, Blister Burrow. This is probably going to be our main foray into the combat on this game, so we'll see how badly I get massacred. I'm expecting I will probably die a couple of times before I get the hang of everything. Oh, well. No need to be sorry, Natty, because we just got ourselves a free shield anyway. Let's go ahead and equip that. Alright, I can't have my shield and the torch out at the same time. I do have a lantern. And I am overweight. Let's go ahead and drop that. Now, I could have sworn that in the tutorial it mentioned that you could connect this to, like, your backpack or something. We need to lose some weight pretty quickly. Restores hunger. Okay, so this is like a cure-all. I'm gonna keep that. I really don't know how useful these consumables are going to be. They do weigh a good amount, unfortunately. In fact, we need a heal, so let's just go ahead and drink one of those. I'm going to, let's see, I don't know if the items are going to disappear, but let's just go ahead and leave these here. We don't have a bow for that at the moment. Same for the fishing harpoon. I really should have NPC'd half this stuff before we went into a dungeon. Hopefully it's not too long. And that gives us at least some inventory space. Oh, it only works with specific backpacks. Okay, that makes sense. Where did that go? Did it just drop that? Yeah, it did. Thank you, Planeswalker. Yeah, I look forward to when I don't have to carry this around with me, but for right now, I think we're stuck with it. Alright, so now the tooltips mentioned that these enemies do not do very good with sight. Alright, there's actually a weird delay on taking the backpack off, which I'm not a big fan of. Items despawn after 7 days. Okay, so that's good. I don't feel bad about leaving that stuff there.
Wow.
I assume I'm probably just going to want to NPC most of this stuff, because I have no money at the moment. Also wish it would stop putting my sword away. Thanks for the follow, Cupid. Oh, that looks like a scary version of the same enemy. I'm gonna want to engage carefully. Come on. Oh, it's a mage. Okay. Well, mistakes were made. Come on, bud. Alright, so we have 3 so far that I can see. Come on, bud. Where'd your friend go? There was one more of you. Okay. Oh, I'm just dead. I was not paying attention to my HP. Okay. I think I can kind of cheese that guy with the slope. It doesn't look like he can hit me. Alright. Without the strength to fight, you can only watch helplessly as the troglodytes surround you, chittering in their barbaric language. and haul you through their cave. The foul smell of rotting meat fills your nostrils as they dump you into a large, well-lit room. Oh, so items in the overworld don't despawn unless you're in a completely different area. So that is very good to know. So that it seems like there's going to be a lot of inventory management in this game. So having the ability to kind of go back is going to be very useful. And yeah, Raven, I know. I wasn't paying attention. The mini boss. Alright, now did I lose anything is the question. I don't have my backpack still. Iron, linen. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna leave that there because it doesn't look like there's any way out of this without engaging on them. I think this is the same room that I just pulled them from. Oh, and it still has the HP taken out of its life bar. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna have to dodge the magic and this guy at the same time. I have to get used to the delay on these swings. What does this purple stuff do? Yeah, I'm struggling to kind of get a good feel for the range on this weapon. Also, when you're locked on, you're also really slow. I don't know how I feel about that. Come on. I think that might be because I'm overburdened right now. I can't tell. I keep kind of trying to take the combat almost like Dark Souls, but that feels wrong. There's a really weird delay after every hit, and you can't roll for a few seconds. Oh, it was the debuff. Okay. So now if I try to check what those debuffs do in combat, does the overworld pause, or am I going to get punished for that? Okay, so some time passed. I lost a little bit of money, but otherwise it seems like there's not a whole lot lost when you die. So I'm going to use this guy to kind of get used to the combat system. I think this is good practice. Oh, there, okay. Blocking's very effective in this game. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm coming into this with like a Dark Souls combat mindset just because of the rolling. So I'm gonna have to unlearn some bad habits. Oh yeah, blocking is way easier than rolling. I'm tired. I get the feeling either the debuff or me being tired is affecting my stamina regen, because that is really slow. Alright, well that was a little cheesy, but I'll take it. So yeah, the blocking was definitely the best advice I could have gotten there. Alright, now what does this do? Confusion. It lowers my impact resistance. Okay, and it was because I was tired, which is why my stamina regen was so slow. Mushroom halberd. That sounds kind of cool. Hey, our mushroom shield. Cool. Alright, but we are overweight. Not by a lot. No. Don't worry about spoiling any kind of mechanics. Really, the only thing I care about are story spoilers. So if you have advice to make the actual gameplay a little bit easier, I welcome it all. I don't mind backseating. And puncture does a debuff. Okay. I actually hadn't used that yet. I forgot they gave it to me. Okay, so we got a quick stab there. Oh, okay. A smaller version of the same enemy we just fought. I don't know if there's anything else for us to do here. Oh, and I have no lantern oil, so let's go ahead and replace this with a torch. And what is weighing us down so heavily? Oh, it's the shield. Okay. The kick is useful for stability damage. Okay, so like before, I noticed that they get a full stability bar after they recover from a knockdown. So that's probably when I'm going to want to use that to kind of stun lock the enemies. Ah, shoot. Oh, another mushroom shield. And yes, I did forget my backpack. I don't know if you were here before, but I said I was going to forget it like every other time. And I'm holding myself to that. Looter mask. Don't think we have anything on our head right now. Oh no, not use. Oh well. I'm going to take another one of these because I think we're going to ultimately have to give one of them to the quest NPC. Yeah, that's the same guy. I think this might be a backdoor entrance. Okay, so I don't think there's much else we can do in here. Let's go ahead and head back to the main town. Now I just need to remember where I dropped it. Oh, here it is. I am very overweight right now. Alright, I do not want to fight them. I'm gonna run. Ah, is that what was going on with the lantern? Okay. I thought it would automatically use it if I had it in inventory. I assumed I put it in the stash before. Oh yeah, your items being on the other end of the world would certainly pose an issue. Right, now, how did I come in here? I think I came from this direction. I am very lost already. Inflicts poison on enemies. 23 damage, 27 impact, and 1 speed. This looks like it's a lot better than my current weapon, but I get the feeling it's going to be very slow. But for right now, I'm still going to go ahead and need to drop that, because we need to lose some weight ASAP. This has no durability, you can go. Alright, there we go, we can move. Get used to being lost? Oh no. Yeah, when I came in here, there was only one path. I was like, there's no way I could get lost. I don't need to pay attention to where I'm going. Let's go back here. I don't remember coming through this room. Really, my main issue was that I didn't clear my inventory before I came here. I feel awful having to leave all this loot. Okay, well, I've definitely been here because I can tell this is stuff that I dropped. Yeah, here's the mushroom halberd. I'm gonna backtrack to where I was and try again. Alright, so this is where I came in. It must have been this doorway. I killed that guy and then went down the hill to fight the mini-boss. Yeah, this is exactly where we came in. Okay, cool. Oh no, I can't take all the loot from every cave? That's gonna annoy the crap out of me. Alright, at the very least, once I start figuring out which items are important and which ones aren't, it's gonna get a lot easier for the inventory management, because I'll know what to take and what not to. For now, I guess I'm gonna slowly walk home. There we are. Okay, so all I'm hoping is that we don't run into any enemies on our way back. We are desperately over-encumbered. Oh no. Okay, 2 hyenas, right as I say that. So it seems like some of the enemies in the overworld are gonna respawn and be different, but more or less they're in the same spots. So I can kind of predict where I might find encounters. Alright, and we made it back to town. We survived our first dungeon. And I think we only died twice, maybe? Which is about what I was expecting. Let's get a little gold. Actually, no, let's finish this quest and then NPC our inventory. I love his tired slouch every time I'm low on stamina. He's huffing and puffing. He wants to fall over right now.
Greetings, friend.
Okay. So, encumber the backpack first. Now, is there an upper limit for how much it can accept over what it states the limit is before you just get completely overburdened and can't move? Is it like a percentage? Bary, always a pleasure. What do you want? I may have something for you.
Lend me your ear.
Glad to hear that. What do you have? I have this unusual item.
I'm always interested in curiosities. What have you got?
I have the shield that you wanted. What's it talking about?
Lend me your ear.
Ah, here we are. It was under a different option. Work, eh? What do you need? I found that rare mushroom you wanted.
You've earned this.
Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you, Bary. You've more than earned your reward. Awesome. Okay,
you.
So that quest is done. about 12 to 15 pounds over before you can't move. Okay. I'll have to check on the wiki after stream today to see. Because that's gonna... I assume I'm probably gonna go up until the completely over-encumbered.
Greetings, friend.
Alright, I want to buy something. We have no mana, so I'm going to get rid of that. These consumables, I think, will be very useful, but probably later on in the game. So I'm going to opt to get some extra silver right now and PC them off. Starts the process of curing the hunch disease. I'm actually going to hold on to that. We don't have any mana. Let's get rid of 2 of those. Alright, now how does this compare to the shield we already have? Okay, so overall the round shield does more damage, which I assume is the damage mitigation. But the round shield has poison resistance, which I'm not sure if that's going to come into play. For right now, I'm going to get rid of it, and we'll see if that comes back to bite us.
Greetings, friend.
What else is very heavy that we can get rid of? Need to hold on to those. Okay, and I think that's about the best we're going to do right now. So I think we desperately need to go to sleep right now. I am going to head straight up here and hit the sack. Uh, 6 hours, I guess. Okay, only the impact resistance matters for defensive items. Okay. I guess we'll spend some time repairing. I don't really know what that does. So now we spent time repairing. Oh yeah, look at that. Most of our equipment is up at max. It doesn't really tell you how much you need, which is a little weird, but I'll get a good feel for that as I go through the game a little bit more. At least I'll hope. Now, I do see that I'm still only at about 75% max health. Does that mean I didn't rest enough? All right. So now we only really have the main quest. I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one for now. I think I really want to go get magic. So the shield blocks full non-magical damage, and impact resistance is how you block before being staggered. Gotcha. Okay. So, and yep, I didn't rest enough. Gotcha. For right now, I don't think that's going to be an issue. There don't seem to be too many enemies wandering around this first area. I'm sure I'm going to eat those words in about 5 minutes. But for now, let's head over to this big mountain. Would strongly advise buying a backpack and a tent. You know, now that you mention it, I do recall the fitness skill from the trainer from before. I'm gonna go with your instincts on this one, chat. I'll run back to town. We'll head out tomorrow. If we don't die to this hyena right here. I don't feel like fighting you, friend. Goodbye. Alright, majority rules then. I don't know if I'll have enough silver, possibly, but we'll do what we can. At the very least, I'm interested in getting the fitness skill that I saw for the health increase.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, so he has a giant iron key, which I assume is going to be useful down the line. But nothing else that we're looking for. Are you an NPC? Oh, you're the blacksmith.
What can I do for you? All right.
Wow.
Thank you for the follow, Planeswalker. This is all equipment, but there are some cool weapons. I assume those are terrible, but they look cool at least. Oh, cool. Some crafting recipes.
Can I help you?
Master Chef? These are all recipes. Who the heck has a backpack here? I don't think I went to see Shopkeeper Doran. Let's go head over that way.
Is there something you need?
Ah, here we are. So we have a nomad backpack. A tent. Purchase that. I'm gonna go for the ritzy tent. Maybe. I think I should probably have a cooking pot with me as well. There's only starter stuff in this town. Oh yeah, I can imagine I'm gonna find much more powerful equipment soon. But still getting used to the survival aspects in this game, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the fancy stuff quickly. And we have just enough money for a tent, cooking pot, and a backpack. Now, how do I just pick it up into inventory? I don't want to equip it. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna sell this while I've got this on my back. Alright, that's weird.
Is there something you need?
Okay. I wonder if we can sell anything off here that we don't need. We pretty much purged our inventory already, so I think we're good to go out into the world at this point. Alright, so after a small detour to buy some survival equipment, we are going to head back up to the mountain like the original plan was. And luckily it's daybreak, so we don't need to do it in the dark now. Oh, okay. Hello, friend. Oh no, I have an infection. Wow, I do not like fighting these hyenas. Also, what is an infection? Oh yeah, that's right, I can use the lantern now. Well, first, let's put some oil in it and hope that we don't die from this infection. Where's the crafting? Alright, neat. Now we don't need to worry about microing the torch. Yeah, Cupid, I kind of agree with that. They just wait for you to attack and then take priority immediately over it. The tea cures infections. The tooltip just says it's the common cold. Now, I don't think I have the specific tea to cure the infection. I'm going to try to sleep to recover health anyway, and we'll see what happens afterwards. Alright, so we are full health. Are we still diseased is the question, and yes we are. Now, do we have anything we can craft? Help out with that? Nothing that I can see. Durin might have it. Or the fish vendor. That might be the same person. Alright, let's go check them out, because although 3% a minute isn't crazy high, I can tell that I'm definitely not going to pay attention and be very confused when I suddenly have 0 HP. That's what I was hoping would happen, Cupid, but I am still infected.
Is there something you need?
So let's see right now. Okay, there are different kinds of tea, other than the one that we have in our inventory. nothing that specifically mentions infection, unfortunately. Let's go check the chef and fishmonger.
Can I help you?
Okay, Cupid. Yeah, I found him before, down here when we were exploring the town.
Greetings, friend.
Alright, yeah, and it does look like I kind of just have to deal with it. The brown one. From Doran, Planeswalker. Okay, dude. I'm heading back that way right now, so I'll see if I can pick it up. Hey, okay, so it was the take-all option. It's a bit of a weird way to do it.
Something you need?
But 6 silver is 6 silver. I'm not going to complain. Where is it? Primitive satchel. And it looks like we're getting 9 silver. Oh, it does say that it cures infections. I missed that before. Yep. Go ahead and buy. I'm actually gonna get 2 of them, because this is kind of annoying. Okay. Finally, there we go. We are no longer infected. We stepped out of the town and immediately got sent back in. We did not make it very far on our journey. So now for the 3rd time, let's see if we can go visit the Conflux Mountain. Okay, the recipe is water and a spice beetle. I think I NPC'd all the ones that I did have, but that's good to know for the future. Stop it. If I gather berries, there's a chance that I get a spice beetle. Okay. Yeah, I think I've gotten a few of them. Yeah, no kidding, Cupid. They really do not tell you very much. They just leave it to you to figure everything out. Which I don't hate at all. Oh, Crab Eye, we haven't seen this before. The game is as ruthless as I let it. Yeah, I get the feeling that once I'm a little bit more experienced with the crafting and survival aspects, it'll get a lot easier. Because then I can fully focus on exploring and kind of just seeing the world that they've built. Alright, we got ourselves a nice purple mountain. I assume the mana has something to do with that, but it looks like we have to go around to the other side to get anywhere. Really what I've gotten from just reading reviews and watching some short playthroughs of other people of the game is that it's very polarizing. You either seem to love it or hate it. Hey, and there's one of the beetles we were talking about. Alright, and it looks like this is our way up. Always got to get my turnips. Can I gather from you? No. Yeah, I can get that, Cupid, because even as you saw, I was trying to treat the combat like Dark Souls, just because there was a rolling. And yeah, you can't do that, as we all learned very quickly. Yeah, I'm enjoying the questing aspect of this as well, too, Raven. It's definitely pretty nice. Are you one or two people? Oh, we got two people here. Alright, come on. Awesome, and we were able to separate them, and his archer friend did nothing. Don't shoot me. Okay, awesome. We didn't even die. It's more like Morrowind than other RPGs. That's kind of what I'm worried about, because I'm very forgetful. And if they tell me to go someplace and then I get distracted, I'm gonna forget it. So I'm gonna have to find some way to keep track of everything. Because I noticed with the quests, like, they tell you once, and then it is not recorded at all. You get iframes when you're dodging without the bag. Okay. I'll have to practice that and test once I've got a little bit more leeway. Because for right now, I am going to die if I get hit once. Oh yeah, I guess I should heal. That would probably be smart. Does it show how much a bandage heals? Okay, it's just health regen. That makes sense. Yes, the time limits were one thing that I heard a lot from the internet about with this game. So much so, I did look into it. I know there's the one quest where if you don't do it in time, the main town ends up getting razed. So I am aware of the fact that I have to go ahead and do that when the time comes. But that's really the only spoiling that I got. Okay. Yeah, I do have the one potion. I'm trying to save it since it's my only one. I get the feeling I'm probably going to be able to rest up here or something. Hopefully. Or there will be... Oh, okay. Okay. There's this guy. What do you do? Ow. Oh, extra ow. Oh, nope, nope. No combat healing in this game. Okay. Oh. Alright, that was the wrong way to test if I had iframes. Alright, so I guess we don't go to the top of the mountain. We have to go someplace else. You can't stand anymore. The very act of breathing is becoming difficult. Pain racks your body as your consciousness fades. You awaken to the sight of a huntress from Cierzo pouring water into your mouth. Leaning on her, you manage to hobble back to Cierzo, more dead than alive. She refuses payment and leaves you with a firm pat on the shoulder. Okay, so time passed. I have some sort of debuff. I'm in pain. Okay. Alright, let's go sleep this off. Actually, I want to test out the tent and bedroll to see how that works. Butterflies are a safe area for resting. Okay. I've seen a few of those. I was wondering what they meant. Okay, now where is my tent? Here it is. Okay. Alright, that's kind of neat. Ooh, 60% ambush chance. I'm not doing that. Okay, so you can just deploy this anywhere. Now, I know we saw some butterflies on the way up, but since we're here and in town, I'm just going to go ahead and heal up. And for crafting, if you have an alchemy set, water, gravel beetle, and water makes health potions. Okay. I'm going to heal up really quickly. Don't mind me just setting up a tent here in town. That's ridiculous that it just lets you set up a tent in the doorway of town. Let's repair a bit, too. I don't mind wandering around in the dark. Go ahead, eat your eggs. Alright, that was a mistake. Let's do it again. Apparently I need to cook that first. Alright, now what does indigestion do? Chance to vomit. I don't care about that. Beetle. Let's see what we have access to. Where's the crafting menu? It's in alchemy, and yeah, we don't have any recipes. I got rid of my blood mushroom, so I can't anyway. But that's good to know for the future. Alright, and again, let's head up the mountain, but not up the mountain this time. Let's go into the mountain somehow. I assume it's going to be that secondary path before we reached the summit. You can't block while puking. I have to say that makes a lot of sense. I would have problems blocking if I was throwing up as well. Oh, cool. We have some loot that we missed before. It's all arrows for our newly acquired bow. I should test out the archery. Okay, we've got some butterflies here. Alright, so I still don't see any internal entrances from this direction, so we're gonna have to go around. Wow, the stamina loss difference after resting is crazy. I can run for forever now. Now we know there's going to be a few enemies up here, so I'm going to be careful and let my stamina regen. Oh, what is that? That's cool. I'm gonna go check that place out next. Alright, and if there's no way in from up here, there is another way down there. Ah, and some friends right here. Can I just go around you? They are fast. Yeah, they're fast and they're intentionally flanking me. Okay, so I think that was the first 2-on-1 we tried to take on, and that was, yeah, that was a disaster. Oh no, and I'm in prison now. Your eyes open to the sight of a Kazite woman pointing a sword right between your eyes. You are in no state to resist as she binds your hands and blindfolds you, and forces you to march. You hear bandit activity, loud, all around you. Your captor boots you into a cell and slams cold iron bars behind you. Here's how it goes, slave. Work when we tell you to, and you'll get food and water. Or refuse to, and it's to the hole with you. Right, I lost everything. Let's go ahead and put on a loincloth. Alright. So, I can see how it might be very frustrating, but I think it's kind of cool that what happens to you when you die is context-based. Like, sometimes we were just brought back to town, and now we were captured, and we're a slave now.
Oh no, come on.
Feels very, like, Kenshi-y.
Listen close.
Here, I can teach you how to make it. It's not hard. If I find what you need, I'll be back. Alright, so she wanted, what was it, blood mushrooms?
Come on.
Cook. She wants a miner's omelet. Okay. Well, I kind of figured I was in an oh no situation once it said I was captured and brought to prison. So, we'll see how much of our life we live out in prison from here on out, then. This might just become a mining stream.
What is it? Do not cross me.
We all want to get out of here, but that's not going to happen until these bandits get what they want. My advice? Do the work, and if you're lucky, maybe they'll let us all go once you've done. Whatever they're planning to do. What do I do down here?
Give me a hand, will you?
Your job is to dig for iron scraps every day, newcomer. My job is to inspect the iron and pay you accordingly. If you prove that you're a good, obedient worker, I can ask the guards to let you out into the fortress to do other chores. If you can't find any more iron, then rest for tomorrow. If you make the guards mad at all, you should keep your head down and work hard to make them forget you're a troublemaker, or else it's the hole for you. Alright, so yeah, this place is serious. I don't think there's going to be an easy way out of here. I think I have to either find some sort of back door or follow the rules until they're willing to let me out and then sneak away. Come on. I want to loot the corpse. Oh. Tough break there, bud. Poor guy. Excuse me, friend. Just gonna steal your iron really quickly.
Oh, this is troubling.
Hey, do me a solid and bring me another pickaxe, would you? This one's about to break.
Thank you for your aid.
Here, thanks. Here, I found some pearlbird eggs the other day. Have one. You need to eat healthy if you want to survive here. Oh, cool. And that's what this other girl wanted. Oh, I gave him my pickaxe? There was another one on the table over here. Alright, there we go. Here, I heard you like eggs.
Come on.
Do I have to craft it? Now I need a cooking pot. So I assume for that, since we are in prison, it's going to want us to get out into the palace. That's a long way down, and this is kind of scary. I've never seen a cave with a plank. Now that's interesting. I'm very tempted to try to jump down. Although I know it's gonna end in disaster. Yeah, what the heck. Oh, really? Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Your head aches, resting on rotten driftwood, your body submerged in water. A glance upward shows only a small speck of light from the top of the hole. You were exceptionally lucky to survive a fall like that. With great effort, you swim in the murky water until you see a ray of light. You've escaped the fortress of Vendavel, but paid dearly for it. Oh. I just thought I was gonna straight up die. That worked out. Now, did I lose all of my equipment is the question. I did. I don't even have my backpack. Well, that's a shame. Where are we? There's the mountain. I think that's Cierzo over there. No, that's not Cierzo. Between that glowy ship and these walls, this is someplace different. I don't know where I am. No thank you, friends. I don't want any. Alright, so we're on the other side of the mountain right now. So we're like somewhere in this area. Or no, we're over here. Because this is the Bandit Camp, we must be right around here. I'm willing to bet this is where we washed up. And we made our way up over here. Ah. Okay. So I assume I'm going to have to break in and fight everybody to get that back. Which I am not well equipped to do. And I'm still admittedly kind of getting used to the combat system in this game. So for the time being, I'm going to run home, take a sleep, get some food and water, maybe pick up or buy a weapon, and come on back to try to get my bag. So that's certainly an interesting way to punish you. Nope, goodbye. I don't mean you any trouble, friends. Alright, it looks like they're not following me at least. Little tough to see in the darkness, though. Okay. Where the heck are we going? This looks kind of familiar. Yeah, there's the glowy orb thing. Alright. Take care, Planeswalker. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all the advice. Go attend to your kids. I am definitely not going the correct direction. And it looks like that's some sort of encampment that I don't want to go to. Hello, bird friend. Please don't fight me. Oh, he immediately got scared. What is this glowing landmark? Oh, this is one of the sigils that Olien referenced when she said. So this is the path of the pilgrimage. Okay, so we haven't been over this way yet, and it looks like there's a merchant of some sorts here. Well, there was. Let's go ahead and eat that. Okay, so I am pretty sure I was going the right way, and then I just kept going. I think Cierzo is still up this way. Sky is beautiful, though. I don't mind taking the long way with this view. Alright, let's get to some high ground and try to get our bearings, because I'm a little bit lost. I think we're pretty close to where I did the same thing. Oh god. Oh no. That was not a good spot for that to be happening. They are just so fast. Okay, yeah, here's the butterflies, and there's the lighthouse. So this is going to bring us back to the starting town. We are just aggroing everything along the way, aren't we? What's worse is I don't think these hyenas de-aggro, so that it's going to be just like last time, where they're hanging out right outside the town for me once I'm rested. Okay. Whew! Made it. Safe and mostly sound. Until I have to leave. The question is how much money do I have to repurchase anything from my inventory? Ah, the answer is none, it looks like. Okay, so we are fighting an uphill battle and basically starting from square one, unless we can go get our stuff back. Alright, I'm gonna want to sleep till about midday tomorrow. Head out at the light. Cold's going away. All my little moodlets are gone. We're not quite full health. I'm actually gonna sleep for a few more hours. Quote, a few hours. I don't know about you guys, but I could do with about 16 hours of sleep right now. Okay, we are full health now. Now, what do we have stashed away? A water skin, which is good. Alright, I think this is really the only weapon we have. So we'll go ahead and take that. Ah, but since we do not have a backpack, we really can't carry a whole lot right now. So let's put anything we can away. No, when did we pick up these recipes? Go ahead and learn those, get them out of our inventory. Alright, and we are back at it. Well, I'm sure he would be very happy to lead me back to work. But that's the problem. I kind of don't want to go back there. Honestly, chat's reaction when I got sent was more than enough to tell me that that was not where I wanted to be. So I think once I'm a little bit better at the combat, that's where I'm going to end up wanting to be. For right now, I'm going to go back to plan A. And try to head into that mountain. But the problem is, without a backpack now, that's going to be a little bit difficult. Might need to scrounge up some cash somehow to get a replacement. Alright, now what's the hit chain like on this great axe? Because we have not used this yet. Alright. Alright, it's interesting, but I get the feeling I'm going to be punished really heavily for those slow swings. Oh, I think I should make a shield before I head out. Oh gosh, okay. Well, I said this was gonna happen. I do very little damage. Okay, well, this is going to be a little bit rough for a minute or two. You raise your arms, shielding your vulnerable throat from the animals that howl at you, and brace for your death. Fangs sink into your leg, and you feel yourself dragged across the ground. Every rock and bump causes jolts of pain that knock you into darkness for a while. When you finally come to and open your eyes, you see the half-eaten leg of some poor explorer inches from your face. Hyenas howl nearby, hungry for flesh. Clearly, dinner has been served. Oh, I should not have done that. Hey! It automatically brought my backpack. Alright, well, now we run. Go, go, go! That feels a little cheap, in all honesty. Like, I'm glad I got my stuff, don't get me wrong, but it feels a little cheesy. Oh yeah, Dooku Nut, I got 8. Walked right out of town, straight into 3 hyenas. Yeah, I need to figure out how to fight multiple enemies at once. That seems to be pretty difficult so far. Now, what did we have? So we still don't have our weapons from previously. But we do have our backpack and all of our stuff. Also, where are we? Here-ish, maybe? I assume we're somewhere close to the main town. I don't think it would have dragged us too far. Alright, bud. Come on, just attack me. If you're gonna be a jerk about it. Oh wait, I am about to die. Never mind. I changed my mind. Goodbye. Alright, so the hyenas just never de-aggro. They will follow me forever then. Oh no, I thought these guys would be gone, and I brought a friend for them. Oh no. I just keep making this worse for myself. Alright, but at the very least I can heal. Wait, what? The menu just kind of bugged out on me for a second. Oh, I died. I must have been taking like chip damage or some sort of poison damage that I didn't notice. Few days has passed.